Wait for some people to get in the room. Do my thing. Being kissed by the sun out here. Indio, California. The year-long site of Coachella Arts and Music Festival. Anyway, just got a little bit of time. Thought I would spend it with the melanated family before I go to work. Usually right now I would be working, but I'm gonna go in later so I can talk with y'all. How everybody doing? Hey, it's Wiseman. I'm glad to see you, Mama. Just sitting here chilling at the campsite at Coachella here. Yeah, so how you doing today? Hey Sonia, what's going on, Queen? That's good, that's Wiseman. Just want you to know I got you in my prayers, you and your family, so just take it one day at a time. Take your time. I just want you to know that. Coachella is usually 2 weekends. Yeah, no. Oh, it's Hitler's birthday is 4/20. I thought it was this whole weed thing too. There's plenty of that going on out here too. A lot of smokers and stuff. But yeah, I'm just out here. I'm gonna talk about some things. This whole, I'm gonna switch sides. This whole thing, with this, this whole thing with this Starbucks protest, I'm not really moved by it for the simple fact is, for one thing, I don't like their coffee to begin with, and it's not really something that I really even waste my time even being bothered with. So that's the way I feel. I could care less for Starbucks coffee. And secondly, when we gonna stop protesting? It's like that's the only thing that we as black people seem to always do is protest. When you gonna start doing some economic boycotts? When you gonna start shutting shit down? When we gonna start doing that? It's really simple to do. Just don't spend money with folks. But that doesn't seem to resonate with some of us. It goes right over some of our heads. Simply just don't spend money with them. But I guess that's too much like right. Yeah, exactly, Sonia. That sounds like a real joke. Diversity training. You don't need no damn training. You knew what you was doing. They play that dumb role. That gets on my nerves. Oh, I didn't know it was wrong to discriminate against people based on their skin color. Hey, Queen Keisha Heels. They always want to pull that I didn't know card. And then they want to pull that victim shit. Why is the world against us? Like I mentioned, remember when Dog the Bounty Hunter, he got caught being racist, and he called Al Sharpton or somebody to kind of teach him how to be diverse or something. I'm like, this fool didn't need no damn training. It's a grown-ass man. You train a grown man on how to do some training, please. Sorry about that background noise. Now, as you can see, I'm at the campsite, of all the staff. Rashad Muhammad. Yeah, how are you doing? But yeah, it's yeah, so yeah, diversity is just a paid day off with free lunch and transportation. That's really what it is. I mean, you get and they're showing them a film too. You showing a bunch of grown-ass people something that they should already know. I mean, come on. It's just another excuse for them to do what they've always been wanting to do anyway. And that's just a chance to practice and exercise their racism. They still want to treat us as if we are their slaves. That's what they want to do. You taking off, S. Wiseman? Well, you have a good day, love. I hope everything's doing well for you. Yeah, this is like the campsite, where we are. Where camp is, Coachella. Yeah. Coachella actually is a town, Sonia. It's in the Inland Empire. It's in it's in an area known as the Coachella Valley, which is a bunch of little small towns in that area. But yeah, Coachella is a small town. And the festival, Coachella is short for Coachella Arts and Music Festival. Last weekend, Beyonce performed. Everyone's talking about her performance. But, hey, let me ask everyone this question. What does everyone think about, that Devontae Clark video where he was, I think, he had himself holed up inside of a... No, I didn't see it as Wiseman. I heard it, though. I only saw clips of it on TV. But what did y'all think about this Devontae Clark video where he was, like, holed up inside of a house or something, and the police came to arrest him? I mean, he was just wilding out, just doing all sorts of stuff. I mean, I always thought he was a nutcase anyway, that he really wasn't grieving, for the loss of his brother. And he was really trying to get the attention on him, on himself. I mean, it was very pathetic. I mean, this dude is just talking about he didn't get no weed and pizza. Hey, True Royal, how you doing? I was just talking to the family about that Devontae Clark video. How he was talking about he didn't get no weed and no pizza, and just going off on the police and anyone else in the vicinity. I mean, even though I don't support him or his coon brother, in a way, I almost feel sorry for him. What's up, Duma? Long time no see, my brother. I mean, he just wilded all the way out. He went in pure instant coon mode for real. He was basically coon 2.0 to the 100th power. And I guess he's calling himself trying to lash out against the system that killed his brother, but we found out the true story of his brother, and then the Asian girl that's up there just siding with him, well, he wound up beating the shit out of her. That's why he was running around and, you know, in his grandma's backyard. So, but this is the same dude that these beta males want to attack black women for not defending. And his brother seemingly didn't even really seem to care about him. It's Devontae I'm talking about. He didn't seem to really care about his brother. He just wanted to make an open show. He was kind of hoping the cops shoot him. Dang, they would have just cause. I can't argue there. So the dudes on with Starbucks, they took the payoff. I can't necessarily call them coons for taking the money. I would say that for the things that they said were pretty asinine. Talking about something, this is for all people. You know, that, when we gonna stop that inclusive shit? It's not for all people. It's not for all people. It's about us, because we're the ones being discriminated and being mistreated. You were in our misery, Sonia. Yeah, I guess you're right about that. I mean, didn't he take the money, and they say that when he got the money, he was just showing all the way out, showing his entire ass. But yeah, as far as the Starbucks dudes, I don't think that them accepting the money made them coons, but the fact that they just making this we are the world kind of kumbaya, hands across America type of speech, that's what gets on my nerves about us as people. We always want to include everyone else in our shit and want to always be included in theirs. When we gonna stop this spirit of inclusion? This this whole we gotta all learn to love each other and stick together. I mean, that's the one thing though about us as people though. I will say this about black people: we are compassionate people. It's just our nature though. So I guess I can't really be too hard on us, because it's our nature to be loving and nurturing and inclusive to everybody. But I do believe we need to call it. We need to guide it. We need to simmer it down. Yeah. I didn't know they had a concert with Maxell, Sonia. When was it? Dang it. But we talk all this. I mean, I'm not buying it. Oh, it's going to happen tomorrow. Okay, so it didn't happen yet. But we do too much to make other people feel comfortable. We're always doing stuff to make white folks comfortable in their racism, and that should not be the case. We're always making them feel that it's all right and We're always making them. We're always like going out there publicly forgiving them, and yeah, okay. I don't have no problem with the forgiveness, but it's the open show of it. You feel that you have to get on TV and stuff. I don't necessarily agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. What's up, Rottweiler? And we're so, once again, we're always including them on what we do. We just need to start saying no and only deal with us and us only. I mean, we allow ourselves to be used as slaves. Yeah, we do. And we do it too much. Always cooning, always buck dancing, buffooning. And when you're going to realize is that no matter how much you ingratiate yourself into their society, no matter how much you coon, you are still not going to be accepted as one of theirs. They're still going to see you as something different. They're going to still see you as an enemy. They're going to still see you as somebody that they can use at their disposal and get what they can out of you. Well, Sonya, we don't have anything that's just for us. That's just it. Because half of us, what we do have, we usually sell it to them. Perfect example, Bob Johnson. He sold BET to Viacom years ago. And now they own BET, but they let us run it. The same thing with Johnson & Johnson. They own it. So yeah, to answer your question, we don't have anything for us. We either selling it off or giving it away. The same with our culture. I mean, they're not even misappropriating our culture no more. We're just giving it to them. Hip-hop has been seriously transformed, diluted, and just changed from the inside out. I mean, it was going to crap anyway, but they just helped it even more. It's sad. It's a real sad case. But yeah, some of us though. But some of us are like, oh, we just gotta, learn to get along. That's the problem. We've been trying to get along for the last 400 years. When we gonna wake up and realize, okay, there just isn't no getting along? Start fixing up our own communities and neighborhoods. Always so quick to want to get along. And while we're trying to get along with them, they still putting their foot square up our ass. Oh yeah. Hey, True Royal. I'm really looking forward to seeing you, True Royal, in LA. You still have my email, right? Okay. Yeah, just keep me posted. Let me know where you're gonna be. And you know, like I was saying last night on True Royals live stream, is that never once did I say that there aren't any good white people. Okay, I get that. It's good and bad in every race. But my thing is this: I'm not going out my way to look for them. If they're good, then they will automatically come out and do what's right and help dismantle the system that clearly they benefit from, the system of white supremacy I'm talking about. But I already know they're not going to. But, you know, I just thought I'd put that out there. We need to really stop with this inclusion that we just gotta be a part of everything they do. There are towns for sale in California. Damn, the whole towns, huh? 250,000. Hell, I guess if I had the money and I wanted to, I guess I would buy a town. I don't know, why not? For those of y'all who live in the state of Texas, it's this dude out there named Jay Prince. He's a record label owner. He owns Rap-A-Lot. He's a real interesting cat to me. I like that dude. I was listening to his story. He's very rich. He said he brought just about everything he ever wanted. Cars, houses, he's got land. He's got just about everything he ever wanted. And now he's just basically just relaxing. He got his mom, I think, a house and stuff. Now he's just relaxing. The thing he also has, he's got respect from people, not only in the industry, but in the hood too. And the one thing he said, that he doesn't want people to fear him, he wants to be loved. And I know I'm just this is just a little sidebar comment, but he just wants to be loved. He's a lovable guy, and yeah, that's right, Keisha. I'm glad you said that, because he was I think a boxing promoter at one time, because Willie D, who used to be at the Ghetto Boys, he was a boxer. I used to box with my dad in the basement. I grew up on boxing, watching the legends like Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Let's see who else. The Hitman, Tommy Hearns, Leon Spinks, Roberto Duran. These are guys I grew up watching. You know, these were some real legends right here. And they didn't do all that bullshit showboating that Floyd Mayweather does. And I don't hate Floyd Mayweather. I don't have nothing against him. But when he flaunts his money and stuff around like that, in a way, I think that's making fun of people. Now, once again, I'm going to say this again. I don't have no problem with people being rich. Hey, if you got money and all that stuff, by all means, enjoy it. Because I plan to be rich someday, and I plan on enjoying it. But one thing I do have a problem with, and these rappers do it too, a lot of them, in their music, is they like to flaunt their wealth. Basically, their way of saying like, nah, look what I got and you don't. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. If you got all this money, why don't you put it into some programs to help the black community or something, and help build some community centers or something like that, or help I don't know, build some banks in the community, since you want to throw it out there. So I'm not hating on Floyd. I'm not hating on him or the rappers at all, not one bit. But don't keep throwing it up in my face and reminding me that I don't have it. I don't have it yet, but someday I will. And I think that's the type of attitude that we should all develop. I'm actually working on my home-based business right now, family. I'm getting ready to get my online business off the ground. It's going to be a novelty business, small, novelty, high impulse products and stuff like that. I'll keep the family posted when I have my business online and stuff. I'm going to have catalogs and stuff too. It's going to be real nice and professional. You so right about that, Rottweiler. They love flossing and shining and all that stuff. Look at what I got, shake the haters off. I mean, I hate that. Thank you, True Royal. Yes, it is. Oh, okay, your son, Marinero Hills, okay. Okay, oh, well, tell your son happy upcoming birthday. Be 20, 21. Sure, you can do it, Sonia. Yeah, I think we should all do that. Get your own business going. Yes, but yes, True Royal, the sun is kissing me, I know. It kisses me all the time. Get the studio also, Sonia. Get them both. Get your studio and your business. Yeah, boxing. I mean, of course, me being a 70s baby, things were a little bit more simple back then. Life was a lot simpler. Okay, when I was a youngster, growing up in Chicago, I had to work out with my dad every day in the basement. He had a heavy bag and a speed bag. I used to work out on him, and I had to work out to learn to defend myself, because I was always being picked on, so I had to learn to fight. And also had to defend my sister, my little sister too, because we were just being picked on a lot. It paid off. It paid off. And that's the same thing, with martial arts. If you do that, people realize that boxing and martial arts is not people to bully other folks. It's supposed to instill discipline, and that's where people have lost the art of discipline. People think people think that because they know how to fight and to box, they think that's an avenue for them to go and start bullying folks and to mess with people anytime they feel like it, and that's not what it's supposed to be about. Learning to defend oneself is important. And another thing too, I learned about fighting is that, what? You get into a fight, you're not gonna win it. You're not gonna win all of them, and it's not gonna ever be a fight that you're not gonna get hit. I mean, it's just true. I found this out in like in the penal system. When dudes be fighting, and say one dude, he gets beat up pretty badly, but he fights back, they still respect him. They respect him anyway, because he fought back. Be like, yeah, dude, you got your ass beat, but you fought back though. You whooped that nigga's ass also. And the same two dudes that was beating the hell out of each other, shoot, a few minutes later, they usually wind up being friends, watching each other's back. That's the way it's supposed to be. And that's another thing too about discipline. I'm glad we're on this subject, because that the original and True Royal, you could back me up on this one, but the original Black Panthers, when they were recruiting people in the party, some folks wanted to learn how to shoot guns, and they thought they was gonna come in there and learn how to kick ass and all that stuff. Some of the original Panther leaders, what they did with new recruits is they gave them a book and told them to read it. Hey, beautiful Isaiah, you're very. I just want you to tell you, Isaiah, I think you're a very beautiful melanated woman. And if I was with you, I would treat you like the queen you are. That's real talk. But they gave them a book. Yep. Study. You're welcome, Isaiah. Oh yeah, another sidebar. Anyone wants to support Aaron Aid, that's paypal.me/The Real Aaron Collins. What's up, Leo? How you doing, my brother? I'm glad to see you, man. You doing all right today, man? I don't know what that was yesterday, but man, I'm sorry that happened to you. I don't know what that was all about. But man, I just want you to know you're always welcome here. You know I got love for you. But yeah, that's right, True Royal. Though they gave them a book, so they gave them a book and said, "You're gonna read this. You're gonna study, because before you go up against the enemy, you have to learn how the enemy thinks. You have to learn how the enemy moves. You have to learn how he even breathes. You have to learn where he uses the toilet. No, simple stuff like that that people may think is insignificant, but will prove to be quite useful in the long run. You know, that's basically what The Art of War talks about. And I know that's a book that True Royal is going to actually start going over with everybody. The whole Trojan horse theory really came from The Art of War. The Trojan horse is what everyone hid inside of, and then when the time came, when the time was right, they leaped out on the enemy and overtook them. Oh yeah, appreciate that, Leo. Yeah, it's pretty decent today. I'm over here. I'm working an event here in California. It's called Coachella. Matter of fact, it's a world famous event. It's like a modern day version of Woodstock, music festival. But this is the event that Beyonce and Cardi B performed at. This will be my 4th year working it, and I do security at it. So right now I'm just in the camp area. So yeah. So I don't go into work until about an hour now, so I'm just basically just killing some time. So I figured I would spend it talking with the family. Okay. Hey family. Hope everyone's still there. They have that ratchet Wi-Fi again. Yeah, I'm back. Anyway, man, let me get somewhere. Get back to where I was. But yeah, the service here is a little bit. Man, I'm gonna get somewhere. I'm gonna sit down. I thought I would walk around for a little bit. So, anyway, I hope everyone's still with me. Saying I don't got 0 people. Damn, fire's fucking with me. Anywho, I'm trying to get through this stream as best as I can. I just want to spend some time talking with the family before I get to work. But yeah, Coachella is an annual festival, much like Woodstock, Lollapalooza, and festivals of that caliber. Yeah, it is a bad connection, Keisha. Probably just ratchet Wi-Fi, and I think according to Royal, I think we're still in the last stages of retrograde. Yeah, I think we're in the last stages of retrograde. So yeah. So what else is there to talk about? What's going on with What's going on with everyone else? You about to go get ready to go to an event too, Keisha? You're an EMT though, right, Keisha? Yeah. I thought you said that you were. So you pretty much, yeah, I do security. Hey, Mina. How you doing, Queen? Glad you're here. Just chopping it up with the family about different events and different things going on in the world today. Oh, you gotta work tonight? Yeah, I gotta work later on in the day too. Dealing with all these crazy fans and all that stuff. But yeah, I mean, all this protesting and stuff I was talking about earlier, it's just not being effective. I mean, it's like the more, because they know that's the only thing we're gonna do. I mean, did it occur to some of us? That is the reason why they keep doing the things that they do to us, because they know that our only response is to protest. Nothing more, just protest. And that's gotta stop. We just gotta make one collective voice say, listen, we ain't gonna keep being disrespected. You work and go to school? Yeah, that's cool. So how you doing, Mina Jal? Glad to see you. And remember, everyone, support Aaron Aid. That's paypal.me/The Real Aaron Collins. Any donation, I gladly accept. No, we just gotta monetize each other, family. We gotta stop being afraid to ask each other for money and to help those of us that want to do something in the community. Let's not be like Floyd Mayweather and the rest of these flossing celebrities. Yeah, oh, everyone's saying happy 420. Well, I don't smoke, but I guess. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying too, Sonia. Everything is it's not effective. It's very ineffective. It's very ineffective. We don't give them no real consequences for their actions. We don't give them no real punishment. We don't give them a real incentive to not do what they do to us. So yeah. Because they already know that black men's response is to come. Well, some black men's response is to get on YouTube and berate and destroy black women, and talk about weave and makeup, and all that other irrelevant bullshit. Well, I appreciate you, Mina, for showing me some love and support. And yeah, so you get it. Yeah, we do need to stop protesting. You know? Yeah, exactly, Duma. It's either take away the money or be violent toward them. And yes, both have proven to be quite effective. And since money is the driving force, we need to stop spending our dollars with them. Yep. Sonia, man, once again, family, y'all are dropping some jewels. Sonia just said a very profound thing. They still get to go to their concerts, and guess what? We're the main form of entertainment. Just like it was during the minstrel shows in the 20s and 40s. There was times when black people weren't even allowed in some of these clubs, or we had to go in the back door, but they would have us there to perform for them, to dance and sing for their enjoyment, but they won't let us take part in their activities. And it's still like that today. Still buck dancing, buffooning and cooning, and, you know, doing all that. No, Isaiah, what is the grapevine? I think I've heard of it. Yeah, Isaiah, you should definitely start that. Do it. Start a History Channel. I'll support you. We simply have just got to stop decide we're going to have to stop being their coons. I mean, do any of these NFL and NBA players don't even realize that they have both of these leagues literally by the balls, and they still have it? All they have to do is simply stop playing, and they will shut it down. Oh, okay, Isaiah. It does it come on YouTube Red? Because that's YouTube's new paid platform, their new paid service. I'm thinking about getting it because you can watch stuff on there that's ad free, non-stop. Oh, it's just a regular channel. Okay, I'll probably go subscribe to it then. Yeah, you know what? And I was talking to Takia Jet yesterday. We had a real nice conversation. I was telling her this, that, you know, as much as, yeah, I know YouTube likes messing with black channels and messing with us, but the truth be told, and this is just me being real, YouTube is really the only established platform that we could actually use to get what we want to say out. I mean, yeah, I know we got Black Junction and Black Spot TV, and I'm going to support both of them. But right now, Black Junction and Black Spot are still lack certain things like live streaming ability and the ability to do so many other things. Oh, okay, yeah, Mina. And you know what? While you get YouTube Red, I'm gonna say this. Go on and get Netflix or Hulu or Amazon. There's nothing wrong with these platforms. You know, like I was saying, another thing I said to Kia yesterday is that, hey, what's up, Chris Gomez? How you doing? Another thing I was telling Takaya yesterday is that people talk about social media, people scared of social media, Facebook and Twitter. Truth be told, all they are to me is just another forms of communication. Now, social media itself, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a tool. It's what you do with that tool that determines whether it's good or bad. Now, if people do dumb shit on Facebook, like show their personal business or do dumb shit on Facebook Live, okay, well, that's on that person. That doesn't mean that the entire platform is bad, though. Appreciate it, Chris. Thank you for showing support, man. Yeah, you chilling? Okay, cool. Yeah, I am too. Got to go to work in a bit, but I am chilling, so I decided to come and spend some time with the family. You know, I'm working out here at Coachella, so to start out, spend some time with the family. And I'll show you a little bit, you know, what I'm working with here, you know, the camp and all that. Yeah, this is where we all just chilling. Yeah, exactly. And it's all about what you see, what you use it for. It looks really hot out there, by the way. Yeah, this Southern California, you know, it's still hot. But last night, though, it was pretty windy. You know, over the last few weekends. Cause see, we're in the desert right now. I think about what, 50 miles from LA. That's where I live. Okay, you live in Colorado. Okay, cool. But yeah, it's this is the desert. It gets really hot out here during the day, but it can get pretty cool at night. And last night, we almost had to be evacuated from our campsite because there was a 60 mile per hour wind that was supposed to come through. But in that, well, it went past us, so we were good. Okay. All right, Keisha. But if you do decide to get Facebook or Instagram, which, by the way, Instagram is part of Facebook, but if you do decide to get these platforms, just want you to know it's nothing wrong with having them. No, there's nothing wrong with having them at all. Because I actually, I'm on all these platforms myself. I got Facebook, I have Instagram, I got Snapchat, I got Twitter. And then some people get real spooky with it. Be like, oh, they watching you. I got news for you. They watching you anyway. So what's the problem? Anytime when you make a purchase, when you scan a product over the scanner at the grocery store, guess what? They're watching you. When you have a product in your hand and you run the barcode through that little red camera, they are watching you. So what's the problem? Welcome back, Rod. Yeah, that had to deal. That I guess I was in a bad connection. I mean, this is the desert, so what can I say? Yeah, most businesses have cameras, and guess what? Majority of businesses today use social media. I mean, social media basically, particularly in my industry, I work in the entertainment industry. You really have to be social media savvy to reach new markets and audiences. So you may as well get on it. Just use it for professional. Just be professional about it. That's all. This is the technology this is the day and age we live in. We live in the age of technology. Just use the technology. Use it for your benefit. It's not going to hurt you. It's not going to hurt you at all. $70 times a day or more, huh? That makes... I don't strip part-time. Sony, what you talking about? Okay, your mom wants to do hair. Yeah, see? Exactly. Hey, She's Been, how you doing? She's Been Remixed, everyone. Yo, you finally caught one of my streams. Hey, everybody, if you want to have someone to talk to, a real nice chatting partner, She's Been Remixed. Y'all go support her. She's a real sweet person. I've been on a few of her live streams, and you know, she just chats it up with you. Has a real nice conversation. She's got a real nice demeanor and a beautiful person. But as far as YouTube, yeah, you can do all kinds of things with YouTube. You can do unboxing. I've seen plenty of unboxing videos. People introducing new products, new merchandise. You're welcome, She's Been. I mean, you could learn just about everything you want to learn on YouTube. Right, Isaiah, I hear you. But see, when I have people purchase something for me, when I purchase something, I have it sent to my mailing address. I don't even have it sent to my home address. I have a mailing address. So, yeah, there you go, Sonia. Just start creating some content. You know, and me and you are both writers. I can't wait for you to get out to LA so we could kick it. Oh shoot, don't feel bad, She's Been. I'm glad you're here. You're welcome. But you know, bottom line though, it's time to start supporting one another and doing things. You know, I think a lot of really, if you ask me, I think social media and technology has really made things a little bit easier. You know, we're in the age of information, and information is literally at the tip of your fingers. Everyone today has a smartphone. Well, you know what though, Sonia? Okay? You say you stutter too much, but that won't stop you from writing. Just do what you do and write. Yeah. Or if you know how to shoot, you use a camera and go out and shoot at some stuff. Yeah. Exactly, Mina. I appreciate that so much. She's been, you know, and you know, like I said, when I first started using social media, I made up in my mind that I was gonna get on there and do positive things with it. I was gonna use it to encourage people, share my faith with people. And that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do, and I'm still sticking to that. That's why when I started my channel 2 years ago, I said I'm not gonna be a part of no YouTube beefs, no scandals. I'm not gonna get on here and disrespect other YouTubers. I'm not gonna talk about people. I'm not gonna do none of that, and I'm still sticking to that because I don't have time for that. That's bullshit. I don't got time for that. I'm not gonna do that. I mean, now I have had my run-ins with trolls. True enough, but I don't got time to be trolling and talking about people. It's too much of that going on. We really need to stop that. Plus, it's immature. I mean, you're a grown-ass man and woman, and you sit up here having these little back and forth and tit for tats like little school children. Now, that's what school kids do. Leave that high school shit in high school. We're supposed to be grown-ass adults. Because for one thing, life is too short, and it's things I'm trying to accomplish in it, and I'm going to. Well, I appreciate you, Mina. Thank you so much, love. That was really sweet of you. Yeah, I go on Sin's lives and moderate for Sin too. Because, you know, I like to deal with positivity. You know, a lot of people give Sin a hard time. People think that Sin is always hard on black men. I really think that Sin's approach is a tough love approach. Everyone is not gonna. One thing I realize that everyone is not gonna handle you with kid gloves. Everyone's not gonna baby you. You got some people out there that will coddle you, but you also got other people out there that's gonna just give you the straight facts, and it may sound brutal, but it's for your own good. You know? It's just, and you know, we just gotta learn to just support one another and encourage each other. Yep, we need it. And everyone talks about, you know, if I had $1 for every time I've been called a simp for standing up for black women, I don't know, I guess I'd be a rich man, or I have a lot of money for it, but that's what I do. You know, and I have a small platform, but I love it though. I love the fact that I have a small platform. You know, I'm not trying to, I don't know if I'll ever have a mega platform like, say, Tariq or Tommy or Cynthia G. No, these people all have ginormous platforms, but they do what they do. All right, Duma. Be safe at work, my brother. I'm glad you stopped on in. I'm gonna be getting to work soon myself. Well, I appreciate that, Mina. That's really sweet of you. And the balling out of control part, well, I guess my pockets have to kind of catch up, but that's another story altogether. But you know what? There's nothing wrong with us having money to enjoy ourselves. You know, we should be able to enjoy our life. You know, what's the matter with that? Yeah, Riley, you right. Oh yeah, I definitely love Angel. Angel, I love Angel. What's up, Ayapo? How you doing, my brother? Everybody say hello to Ayapo. Ayapo, he did the promotion for Radical Home Sisters book, This Black. He did a really good job too. So y'all check out Ayapo. You know what, Sonia? If I was balling, I certainly didn't know it. I'm just really right now just trying to make a living and try to keep some money in my pocket. But eventually though, my baller status will catch up. What's up, Heyru Apocalypse? Glad you're here, my brother. You're welcome, Ayapo. But this whole Starbucks this whole Starbucks thing, because I guarantee you y'all, they're still open. I mean, what's it really gonna do anyway? Like I said, I don't drink their coffee no way, so it really is not affecting me. And the fact that they told these brothers you couldn't use the bathroom, well, is that really the reason? Because a lot of businesses do have it. A lot of business do have it to where if you're not buying anything in their establishment, you can't use the bathroom. Well, you know what? I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I mean, that's not necessarily a racist thing either. I mean, because sometimes people do go in your bathrooms and they do mess it up. So, yeah, I agree with you, Mina. Starbucks coffee to me tastes like shit. But, yeah. I mean, if you're not buying anything in the business, maybe, you know, them telling you can't use the bathroom is not necessarily a bad thing. Now, with that brother, though, that had the camera, now when they told the white dude, they let the white dude have the code, but they didn't let the other dude do it. Well, that's another story altogether. But overall, I guess I'm not really faulting Starbucks for saying you can't use the bathroom if you're not a customer. But if they're doing it for racial, if they're doing some racial shit, that's another story altogether. So that's where I stand on this whole Starbucks thing. I mean, I saw pictures of people standing out in front of Starbucks with signs, and I'm like, y'all need to give it a rest. I mean, it's more important issues to be fighting for than that. What's up, Clarence? My brother Clarence Ray, how you doing? I did a video last night. Y'all support Clarence Ray. This is a good brother too. He has a lot of insight. I did a video last night, 14 hours ago. If white supremacy kill any of our black men unjustly, then it's right for us to take and do one of their family members the same way. Notice I said unjust. Yeah, I heard about that Rottweiler. Yeah, information man was saying, I think it's a black-owned coffee shop in Oakland, I think. I would definitely support it, though. Yeah, I would definitely support it. You know what, Ayapo? I just thought of what I just said, and man, you are absolutely right. Somebody could take that the wrong way and twist it and be like, well, how do you know? I'm like, damn. Thank you, my brother Ayapo. That was a really wise comment. I'm glad to know you're doing well, Clarence. I'm glad to see you. Glad to see you in this on the chat with me. Yeah, y'all support Clarence Ray. He's a real good brother. He loves the black people. He loves our family. Loves the melanated family. Sister Mina Jow. Mina, do you do videos also? Because I believe I think I'm subscribed to you. If I'm not, I definitely will. That's a good one, Sonia. That's a good one. That's a good one. Sonia C's in the house. Shoot. So, man, yeah, just chilling out here in the Southern California sun, talking with the melanated family. Don't get no better than this. Yeah, I like your thumbnail too, Sonia. You looking good. Okay, Mina. Well, shoot, do it. I will definitely support you. Yeah, I will definitely support you. Sure, you got 160 supporters and don't know why? Well, you know what? Give them a reason why. Should talk about anything. All right, Ayapo. I'm glad you stopped by, though. I'm about to get off here soon myself. See what's going on the front. Oh, you just nervous, Mina? You know what, Mina? When I first started doing videos, and to a certain extent, I still stumble over words to say. But best thing I can say to do, Queen, you know, just be you, be natural. When I did my first live stream, I didn't know how it would turn out, but I just did it, and it actually became easy. You know, because being live is one thing, and doing a video is another. Because once you live, you know, people see things as they are. They see you as you truly are at that moment. So, I appreciate that, Mina. I'm glad that I motivate you. You know, I'm glad. It feels good. I look at that as a very compliment. That's very humbling to hear. You know, that motivates somebody. How you doing? You know, it's nice to know that I can encourage someone to do the right thing. Your southern accent is thick, Keisha. That's okay. We can use some southern hospitality on these YouTube streets. Well, thank you, Sonia. Man, y'all got me over here blushing. You know, to be able to encourage somebody, to me, that's a gift. And that's a reward. Because, I mean, it's already enough people out there discouraging folks and putting out propaganda and BS. It's already enough of that. You know, we need to get some people out here that's gonna talk some real knowledge. Probably get out here soon. Oh, hold on. Hey, you got the time? Well, yeah, what time is it?
11:39.
All right, appreciate it. Louisiana. When I was a little boy, I went to Jeanerette, Louisiana as a kid. I used to play on my great-grandma's farm. This was when I was a kid in the 70s. The fact that I actually still remember that is amazing. When I went to New Orleans in 05 and helped rescue people from Katrina. And back then I had my dreads too. They were longer then. Man, I tell y'all what, folks thought I was from Louisiana because of the locks. And shoot, the New Orleans cats, they got some beautiful dreads. You know, and yeah, people thought I was from New Orleans, so I would go and hit them up with the woody. Say, what's happening, baby? I like the way they greet each other. They come up with you, wah, what's happening, woody? About to go down here to the Ninth Ward. You gonna come over here with me, baby? Go to the grocery store. We can get some groceries. You heard me? Where you at there? Say, baby, I'm over here at Holly Grove. What you know about that, Woody? I won't stop now. I know I sound completely corny. Yeah, I love talking with the melanated family, you know. But hey, I helped rescue people after Katrina, and I'm telling you, the stories that I heard from people during Katrina about folks dying, man, I had to keep myself strong because I was getting heavy with sadness. You know, I mean, I had to do everything I could to keep from just getting emotional. You know, seeing how they did those people. Back then, that was when Kanye would be considered woke. Kanye West was considered woke back then when he made the statement that George Bush don't like black people. Of course, he came under fire for it, but hell, was he really lying? No, he wasn't. It took him like a week or so to go check on the people in New Orleans. I mean, it was so bad that the then mayor of New Orleans, Ray Nagin, he got on TV and was literally crying. And calling the president saying, we need some help down here. I mean, yeah, I've heard that story too, Sonia, that, cause see, the levees were actually directly pointed toward the Ninth Ward. And folks were telling us that they would see divers and stuff go down there, and they would hear something like what sounded like an explosion, like they were like planting bombs by the levee, so they purposely would explode. I mean, it was a war zone down there, y'all. I can honestly say that because I went down there and I saw the damage firsthand for myself. Saw a couple of bodies down there too, family. It ain't nothing like seeing a dead body laying right in front of you. And It was like it was just yesterday. I guess technically speaking it was. I mean, it was only 2005. You know, seeing something like that, you just don't forget. And they were just treating black people bad. Hearing stories about people trapped on roofs and stuff. We went through an area called, a parish called Gretna. It wasn't a parish, but we did go to St. Bernard Parish. We went through Gretna, went across this bridge, the Danziger Bridge, rescued folks. I mean, the city was a literal ghost town, family. Yeah, Sonya, it is. It's real painful to think of. Seeing all those people who lost their families and loved ones and stuff. That's where the elder lives. The elders from New Orleans. Or as they call it, Nolans. The second time I went to New Orleans was in 07 for Mardi Gras. Man, tell you what, the show still went on. And man, the way people partied in the street for Mardi Gras, shit, you would think a disaster never happened. I mean, it was lit, family. They turned up. Went to Bourbon Street. It was turned up. The French Quarter. Yeah, I've heard that before. They said that, Sonya, that they said that Trump was looking at some beachfront land down there that he wanted. So yeah, they purposely allowed the levees to be bust, and then they got Halliburton to rebuild New Orleans. And for those of you who don't know who Halliburton is a contractor that was used to rebuild Baghdad after the war in Iraq. So imagine that. Yeah. Everything in life, Sonya, we give flavor to. We set trends. They study us. We are the most studied people worldwide. When are we going to get that through our head, though, and realize that and take back our culture and study ourselves? Or make them pay a price to take our culture? When are we going to stop showing them what to do? We need to realize that without them, without us, they wouldn't have a life. Well, they're not only stealing our trends, but hell, now we're practically giving them our trends. Yeah, you're right, Sonya. Hell, even white people themselves are getting tired of seeing white people. During the last couple years ago, during the Academy Awards, hell, white people were getting tired of seeing white people win all the time. That's deep. Yep. But family, it's been a little bit over an hour, and I'm about to go on and get ready to go to my shift. But I love you all, and I'll definitely see you all back on these YouTube streets. But think about what I said. I love all my beautiful queens that's on here. Sonya C's, Mina Jow, She's Been Remixed. Who else was on here? Keisha Hill, True Royal Family, and that's Wiseman, and Azaya Amis. And to my kings, Rottweiler, Ayapo, Duma, Leo Johnson, I love you, family. We gonna do this though. And thank you, Mina. I enjoyed you too, and I will. But you get that channel going, go for it, do it. I will support it. All right, and Keisha, you go and get you some rest then, Queen. You gotta be ready to deal with all these cockazoids tonight. Lord knows I'm getting ready for it. Bye, Isaiah. All right, family, be safe. Ashe.